Alright, how's it going everyone? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the eSports MMA career. What did we get up to last time? It's been a while since I sat down to record. I've got to stop saying air as well. I've been watching my fucking clips back and I say air every other word. It's because I don't know what else to say in between. I have to just take a minute and pause and just say nothing instead of saying air. So we joined Pride, or Fake. I'll just call it Pride. I know it's not really Pride, but we'll call it Pride for the sake of it because it's what it's supposed to be. Who will be fighting, by the way? I think it's a Sambo guy, I think. If I remember. Desmond Wells. That's it. So 0-2, one of the Dennis Seaver jobber being fed to us. Saying that I shouldn't get too cocky, he might end up fucking beating me. So I think I will put some points into. Oh, did I want to? I got the flying knee, didn't I? I got the spinning back kick, got the teep. Submissions it is. I've been putting it off long. Let's get that submission stat up. Of course, we'll just simulate it, because why bother just doing it when we can simulate it? So this has been recorded on the 15th of April, so it's Friday, and the Saturday just gone. We had the UFC 273, Volkanovski versus Korean Zombie, and I just said it here again. Aljamain Sterling and Piotr Jan, Khamzat Chimaev and Gilbert Burns, and then we had Mackenzie Dern, Tisha Torres, and there was another fighter I'm blanking on. So Mackenzie got I think it was decision win, was it? She took Tisha to a decision. Thought Mackenzie would have got a submission. Tisha started off pretty well. I keep saying I'll just fucking stop doing it. Mackenzie's got this striking's really come on though. She's really aggressive now, or way more aggressive than she was. It like uses her strikes to like set up submissions. She was riding. I was going to call her Carla Esparza. Then Tisha Torres' back for was it like 2.5 minutes up against the cage. She had a like backpack in her. She's got really incredible strength in her lower body. That does Mackenzie. And then we had Khamzat and Gilbert Burns. That was a good fight. I really enjoyed that one. It was good to see Khamzat finally get a test. And I think he needed that. It squashed all the hype, whether he's a hype train or whether he's a real deal upper echelon fighter, and everyone got their answer. I think. Straight into the fight. Yeah, good job on Gilbert as well, because honestly, I wanted Gilbert to win, and I thought Khamzat was going to steamroll him, and it was going to be one of those fights where we see a really good fight, like upper echelon fighter like Gilbert gets steamrolled by an up and comer, and everyone's kind of like this at the end of it. Oh shit! Like he just made him look like an amateur, but thank God that wasn't the case, and Gilbert gave him a fucking good fight. And I know Khamzat said, I think it was in his post-fight interview at the press conference, like he got too focused on trying to get a knockout, like trying to knock Burns out. But Gilbert, I don't know if Khamzat fully committed to his wrestling, because Gilbert must manage to stop pretty much all of it. I don't know, he got knocked down with that jab early on, and Khamzat went in for some wrestling. But Gilbert was able to get back up. Gilbert was fatiguing as well a little bit towards the end, because they were throwing hard shots for the best part of a good 15 minutes, you know what I mean? And Gilbert hit him with a cracking overhand right that probably would have knocked most people out, I think, but Khamzat just took it. Like a boss. He's got a good chin on him, displayed his chin. I don't know, I keep saying air, I can't help it. He started to gas towards the end, but like they were putting on a pace for 15 minutes, the pair of them, So that was a great fight, and he got his test, and it's put him right up there in the top rankings now. I mean, Gilbert's number 2 or something like that, and Khamzat's just bypassed a load of people in the rankings to get himself right up there within the top 5. But I've got to start switching on now. I haven't played this since my last recording. I tend to do all my recordings in like a bulk. This is the first time playing this game for like about a week, and in between that time, I've been playing UFC Undisputed 3. So all my brain is turned around with the controls. All the controls are different.
He blocks the rear front kick.
So it'll take me a couple of videos to probably get back into
This should
like
get
what all
interesting as
the
they
buttons
now
are and the
clinch.
counters
The
and
two
stuff.
come apart.
Oh!
Wilson has his opponent stunned. He's got him exposed.
Early
What's he
stoppage
gonna do?
potentially. Got him with the counter. Oh. And recovered.
Wells is a well-rounded fighter, and part of his success comes with
Still
his
not getting quick
experience
enough
in the
blocking
Russian
this
art of Sambo.
fucking
Sambo has received
clinch.
a lot more attention recently because of fighters like Fedor, and deservingly so. It's a very effective method of combat.
Forgot all
They
that.
come together in the Greco-Roman
One thing
clinch,
UFC
and
Undisputed
he's
3
able to get the double
doesn't really
underhooks.
have us all these fucking bullshit parries.
Wilson gives himself some breathing room as
Oh, he's rocked again.
He really rocked him with that shot, and it looks like he may be beginning to fall.
Oh, the double uppercut. Wanted the soccer kick. Oh god. Oh, that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, he's dead. I'm going to jail. Just American History X that guy. I didn't actually know you could stomp like that. I know you could do the running soccer kick to the face, but I didn't know you could stomp like that. That's the first time I've seen it. Look at this. Oh my god. It's crazy how... I mean, I love it, don't get me wrong. I love the soccer kick, like, but it's just crazy how it's allowed. In Japan, it's just so dangerous, you know. I think that's why they say, though, if they don't allow it in the cage, isn't it? Like, because if you stack up against the fence and you take a kick to the face, I mean, I don't know, it's funny. The whole idea of it, just with gloves as well. I mean, you wear gloves to punch people, but you can elbow people with a solid bone that's got no padding on it, or you can knee people in the face, do you know what I mean? It's like, and the padding's like 4 inches. But I mean, they need it. I mean, it's when you watch, like, I don't watch too much of it, but that bare knuckle FC, when you watch that, it's just, fellas are just breaking their hands. I think it's every fight that they're in, there's someone, and their faces at the end of it. Jesus Christ, that's not good. It's exciting, don't get me wrong, that bare knuckle. It's mad when you watch it as well, because people fight differently. When the gloves come, when you take the gloves off, people fight differently. Like, it looks like more like a street fight, even though they're trying to be technical. But as soon as it becomes bare knuckle, like their body language when they're throwing strikes, it looks like streety. Do you know what I mean? But for some reason, when you put gloves on, they have like a more technical look to their movements and stuff. I know you do get some technicians in that bare knuckle boxing who do kind of, they're nice and sharp, you know, they're in and out, and hands are up all the time, and it looks like the way a boxer to throw punches. But sometimes when you see some fights in that bare knuckle FC, it just looks like something you see outside of a nightclub.
Bas Rutten here. Man, that was a great knockout. Everyone around loved it. We can't stop watching it on the internet.
Thanks, Bas.
Hasta la fiesta, vato.
Alright, mate. And I don't know what kind of fucking reception you're getting on your HTC video for watching fights. I don't know how good it would have been back in 2010 or 11 when this was out. Brandy Olsen, judo player. Oh no, that's my fucking second, Brandy Olsen. Trevor Tibayan, contender fight. He's a judo guy. He's probably going to put his stats there. Clinch boy, crotch sniffer, and he's going to try and clinch me again. But we'll just grind out some more submissions while we're going up against the judo fellas. When we're going against strikers, I think I'll get back onto the striking. Where was I going, man? I was talking about fucking UFC, wasn't I? Got sidetracked massively. Yeah, so it's good to see Chimaev get his test. And I think there's still... What's going on here? Oh, I've got to do this again. Didn't simulate it. Just got to stop him from advancing his position.
Are you ready?
What's going on here? No, I don't want to do this. Get your opponent, we could submit your opponent an arm submission and it... Oh. Picked the wrong one. Okay, that was easy enough. Well, that's not the training session I wanted to do though. Arm submissions one, I didn't want to do that. Continue, get back to the other one. Now I'm going to scout. What are you doing? What have I done? Stop. Quit. I don't want to do that. That cost me a week. Right, simulate. Here we go. Submission to face, but on the right one. So I don't know who Kamzat's going to be fighting next. I know people are suggesting he should be fighting Colby. I mean, them two are on a collision course. I know I said that in a few videos back, but they're going to end up fighting at some point. It's going to be a big fight, that. And I don't know if Colby said he wants that fight yet. maybe Colby thinks Khamzat's got to earn his way up, but I mean, he's there now, whether he likes it or not, because he's jumped a load of people. Regardless what you think about that, but he's got some potentially good fights coming up, Khamzat. Good job of Burns as well. I think them two will end up fighting again, Khamzat and Burns, and if Burns just paced himself a little bit more, I think Burns himself out so much because he was fighting on a little bit of nervous energy, because a lot of people were writing him off there.
Hey, it's Bas Rutten here.
Myself included. I didn't think he was going to win that fight. I know he didn't. He lost by decision, but I thought he was going to get took out of there pretty quick. But he proved loads of people wrong, and I reckon he proved himself wrong, because even in the pre-fight build-up, he didn't like he was talking with. I know he was saying he was going to get a finish, but sort of about his body language was like not confidence, because maybe Gilbert was buying into the Khamzat hype train as well and thinking, shit, this fella's a destroyer. You know, he's just ploughing through everyone, and he barely took any strikes in an accumulation of his fights. I think it was one significant strike that he took, and that was like getting punched on the ground when he was putting a choke on someone or something like that. So yeah, Gilbert surprised a lot of people, including myself, and I think he did really well. And if they fight again, which I think they will, it could potentially lead up to an exciting trilogy fight if Gilbert wins. If they fought again and Gilbert beats Khamzat, it'd be a great series of trilogies between the two of them. But Gilbert, if he just paced himself a bit more, he knows now he can take shots from. I know he got knocked down with a jab, but he was taking some shots from Khamzat. He was still in there. So I think if more composure and sitting down on his punches and all that stuff, and just like, I think his wrestling's good enough to stop Khamzat. And he's got, you know, an amazing, I think he's a BJJ black belt or something like that. So yeah, Gilbert, good showing from him, and I think he'd have another. If he has another go at Khamzat, I think he'll do even better this time. It was the co-main. It was Aljamain Sterling and Piotr Yan in that rematch since the disqualification loss to Yan for the illegal knee.
There goes the bell, and we begin. Who will emerge victorious? More importantly, who will earn the #1 contender spot?
Sambo and me. God, this guy's a fucking lanky streak of piss.
For the takedown, and that's a beautifully executed sprawl. That's takedown defense 101.
He's getting
he blocks the rear front kick.
Used to these blocking these.
Great technique on the
clinch
sprawl.
attempts.
Great position, great posture.
Oh, just as I say that, he gets one in. This is going to be the story of this fight, blocking this shit.
The fighters
trying to talk about the UFC, I can't do both at the same time. Aljamain made it look like a completely different fight against Piotr.
They now create separation.
The first round was just like Piotr chasing Aljamain round the ring
to secure the double underhooks
for 5 minutes.
The two come apart.
Aljamain was like in and out, but Piotr didn't really get much done. He was just following him round. He tends to be a bit of a slow starter anyway, doesn't he, Piotr? But got him. What was it? Second and third round, Aljamain.
He stops the head kick, and that
got him on the floor. Oh god, concentrate here. I'm going to shut up for a second. Try and put it on this dweeb. Oh, cut him off. Cut him off.
He hits him with the left.
Get him with that uppercut. Oh, missed it. Oh, tried to get the flying knee off in the corner.
Oh, wow, he was definitely looking for the home run with that kick, and
that's it. I think that's it. That's it. That's a quick finish. Quick one. Thought that was going to go on for longer now. Yeah, Aljamain making it look like a different fight. Rounds 2 and 3, he just basically got him on the floor and backpacked him with took us back, put the body triangle on, and just controlled him for best part of 3.5 minutes for the next 2 rounds, and made Piotr look human. You know, he's himself has been looking like a destroyer for his last how many fights, and Aljamain, I mean, that body triangle is just difficult to get out of anyway. You know, once someone puts that on you, it's constricting your breathing, you're panicking because there's a potential threat of a choke constantly, and Piotr was just like in defense mode, but he did well. Like, you know, he defended it for 2 rounds on the bounce, and then he started to come back in the next, what was it, 2 rounds, and there was a bit of a controversial decision. When did it record? 15 minutes. Got the title fight now. Yeah, a bit of a controversial decision. I think even Dana said after it, he thought it should have gone to Piotr instead of Aljamain. But sets up another match, like another match for them too, like a deciding rubber match, if you like. just to see who's the man really who walks away with the belt. I think they'll probably end up meeting again. And then what was the main event? It was Volkanovski, Alexander Volkanovski against the Chan Sung Jung, Korean Zombie. Bloody hell, Volk looked sharp as fucking anything in that fight. He looked so good, like his massive improvements. He's on a bit of a roll at the moment, Volk, and his jab was on point. He was in and out. He rocked Zombie. I don't know how many times, I lost count. He caught him with like 1-2s a lot, and Zombie had that like wobbled fucking, but he's earned his nickname to his own detriment, unfortunately. Zombie, he took a lot of punishment, and I think Volkanovski said in his post-fight interview, and interviews I've watched since then with Ariel Helwani on the MMA Hour, Volk was saying he felt bad for him, he didn't really want to hit him anymore. Volk was saying like my hands were actually hurting because he was taking that so much punishment, the Zombie.
Hey, what's up? It's Bas Rutten.
He could just take Volk's punches, and Volk said my fists with it because it was connected so clean on him. Like it was hurting my hands. Oh, we're fighting Trigg. Frank Trigg for the title. For the Pride Heavyweight Championship. Let's do it. So he's a wrestler. Oh, you're a wrestler now. Submissions 70. Ugh. I'm trying to keep this on the feet for sure. Yeah, but Volk sort of beat the brakes off Chan Sung Jung, and Volk was saying in his Ariel Helwani interview that he was kind of, you could see the bad body language from Zombie, like he kind of didn't want no more. But fighters are their own worst enemy, aren't they? Like they're not going to say that they want out unless you're somebody like who's honest, like Nick Diaz, when he came back recently and he fought Robbie Lawler, and Diaz just quit halfway. He just said to the rep, like, I'm done. Like he knew he hadn't trained enough for the fight, and there was a lot of fuckery with that fight as well. The weight class got switched around a few weeks before, and yeah, Nick wasn't a pussy. He just said, I'm not going to win this. Let's just fucking stop it now. And he verbally said to the referee, I'm done. But not many fighters are going to do that. I think it's in boxing, it's a lot more, like their corner is a lot more willing to throw a towel in. It's weird that you see it a lot in boxing, and the boxers are okay with it in boxing, but it doesn't happen as much in MMA. I don't know if it's like an ego thing or something like that, but like the fighter doesn't want to be seen as like that. They quit, but sometimes you gotta say when you beat them.
El Guapo calling.
It doesn't matter who you would have put in there with Volk that night. He probably would have beat them. He was just on that night, and yeah, Zombie took a lot of shots, and probably knocked a few years off his life. I hope it's not, but that kind of impact like that, like with big shots that he took from Volk, and even Volk he was saying himself, I was kind of looking at Herb a lot and thinking, fucking hell, like how much longer is this gonna go on, Herb? Herb did it. Herb's had some stinker stoppages in his time, like not as bad as Mario Yamasaki, or Steve Mazzagatti, but Herb's had a few questionable stoppages. But Herb, I think Volk said it probably went on longer than it needed to, but when Volk cracked Zombie with those last couple of shots, Herb just ran in immediately and wrapped his arm around Volk's neck and just shoved him off to the side and jumped in and stopped it. So yeah. Hey, but I get it must be hard for the referee. You want to give somebody the chance to fight on, and not stop it too early. But you can also let it go on too long, can't you? So it was a good event and all. I really enjoyed the event. I can't remember what the next one is. I need to brush up on it. I'd look at some fight cards, but yeah, it was a good event. Me and the girlfriend watched it. It's a good event. Fighting for the title against Trigg. Prido.
The tail of the tape is going to give us the numbers behind this championship fight.
Like a sip of tea. We're not getting any intros for the title fight.
This is what we've all been waiting for. The championship fight is officially underway. He throws a nice jab.
I'm going to pay attention. I was yapping through all of that.
He has plenty of momentum heading into this fight following an impressive win in his last outing. Trigg has the tie clinch. Look for him to tattoo his body now with knee. He absorbs a rear
Nice front kick there. Got him coming in.
He blocks the front kick, also known as the teep in Muay Thai.
I'm going to have to take some time out and try and like learn these parries. I don't know if, like I keep saying, if it's any good actually against the AI. I don't think it is, but maybe one or two.
He's able to secure the
thing is, when you commit to standing there holding the block button and they do this, you've got no chance of denying the clinch attempt. Like if you've got your finger on the block button.
Well, that's clearly an
what are you doing? What the fuck am I doing? What? I don't even know how I just did that.
Hey, well done. Nice. Way to go, bud.
Trigg lands a left punch to the head.
Just trying to beat the shit out of me.
He moves into half guard.
I've got to be careful here. Get off me. I don't even know I put myself on the floor. How did I do that?
Nicely done as he blocks the head kick. Oh, beautiful job in stuffing that takedown attempt.
Off the ropes.
He blocks the rear front kick.
These fucking
Trigg
clinches.
reaches out and is able to secure the clinch.
Trying to get the oh, he went for the takedown there. Just managed to deny that. Off.
Oh, great job of blocking the head kick. Good shot. He connects with a right
both go
uppercut.
for the body shot.
They've come
just
together
happens so
now,
fast.
and we're going to see a little of the clinch work here.
I've also
Wilson gives himself from
no
breathing room
stats in
as
the
he
clinch
backs away
stats.
from the clinch.
I'm going to watch my stamina.
He nails him with a lethal left. Oh, nicely done as he lands that beautiful looking jab to the head.
Hey, well done. Nice. Way to go, bud.
God, these counters.
Trigg
Can't react quick enough to that.
and works from the clinch.
I want to stand there and strike, but he keeps getting me when I'm committing to it.
He nails him with a knee to the
Take
body.
down. Oh, he went for it. Get off me. Kick on the break. Oh,
Use your elbow.
look at that. He's fucking parried a flying knee. Get the fuck out of me.
Trigg has yet to succeed with a takedown in this round. Credit his opponent's takedown defense.
Yeah, at this point, he is just not going to get the takedown. What he should do is refocus.
Oh,
wait
these
for a later
clinches.
opportunity.
Nice.
The two come apart.
I'm getting fucking pieced up in this fight. I'm looking at a loss here.
He hits him with that punch to the head.
No, I was ready for that one.
Oh, nicely delivered rear front kick to the body. He connects with a right hook to the ribs.
Parrying is just out of control.
They've come together now, and we're going to see a little of the clinch work here. No longer clinched, they've separate. Wilson throws a nice rear front
He
kick.
shouldn't be able to lean back like that when he's like in an animation of being like hurt to the gut. See that when he did that then? Just like lean back like it.
Nice head movement as he avoids that strike. They're now at close quarters, and he's able to secure the double underhooks.
Get off me.
Hey, well done. Nice.
Go for a
Way to go,
takedown.
bud.
Yeah, there it is.
Let your hands go.
Off. Kick on the
They
break.
now create separation. Trigg is yet to
I went
land
for the kick and he got me.
on the canvas with a single
Get off me.
takedown.
You know, I thought he might have had one by now. But
Oh, got him with the spinning back kick.
Connects with that spin kick. All right, it looks like we're going to be in for some clinch fighting as they've come together
Get off
now,
me.
and this should be interesting.
Cuddling the shit out of me. Get off.
No longer clinched, they've separated from one another. He absorbs a rear front kick. Good shot. Oh, there's a nice right that lands to the body.
God, this fucking parrying is
Not
just
leaving much
unreal.
space here as we are being
It
treated
takes
to
all the
some
flow
clinch
out of your
work.
fucking strikes. You can't set anything up. Like,
He's bullying him against the
take me down.
ropes.
Fucking bastard.
oh, that slam sent a shockwave through this arena.
He passes the guard and moves into side control.
Oh, get up. Everything's just parried constantly. See? Everything. And another one.
At close quarters now. From the clinch, he moves into the double underhooks.
Yep, good one. That's it. Another.
The two athletes are jockeying for position along the ropes. Trigg just dumped him with a slam.
Puts a submission on me here, I'm done.
He has his back, and really he has so many
Oh,
options
I know.
from here. Of course, option number one is usually that rear naked choke. Oh, I thought we were going to have a timber
Stop
moment
clinching
there,
me,
but he was
God.
able to block that
hell.
head kick delivered with bad intentions.
I should be ready for it, but I can't always be,
Wilson
can't-
separates himself from the clinch.
like, start unloading strikes, and
Trigg
soon as he-
delivers a nice-looking body
if he
shot.
goes for the clinch while you're mid-strike,
There's a textbook sprawl
He just gets
as
it.
he defends the takedown attempt beautifully. He's able to secure the tie clinch, also known as the tie plum. The two come apart.
That's it. That's it. That's it. Keep it up.
stay on the outside of his range. I don't want to get too close.
Oh, he lands a punch. Wilson lands a punch to the head.
Yep, good one. That's it. Another.
Oh, that could have hurt, but great defense.
Parries a
Being
flying knee
showcased here
like it's a
against that head
fucking
kick.
swatting a fly out of the air. I'm just like, after every strike now, I'm just
catches him
pressing the
with a nice
sprawl
looking
button just to
kick.
counter the,
He blocks the rear
try and
front
counter
kick.
the clinch attempt. Just blocks a fucking body kick. Oh, he just
There's
got
the
the
choke.
takedown. I was just going
The
for the
double
kick.
leg secure. He's on the ground.
Get off me.
Trigg scores with a shot to the head. He stops the head kick, and that may have kept him on his feet.
He's ready for that one.
Oh, there's a nice right that lands to the body.
I don't think I'm going to win. This is first loss coming. I can't. Oh, the strategy is against Trigg.
He blocks the rear front kick.
There you go. That's it. That's it.
Oh, wow, he punished him with that spin kick. Trigg lands a beautiful looking body shot.
You can't back straight up. You got to circle around.
Trying, Bas. Trying.
There's a nice looking body shot courtesy of his right hand.
The parries are just.
Wilson lands a right punch to the head. Oh, this is takedown defense 101. Oh, he
Get
cracked
some
him
knees
with
to the
that
head off.
one.
Seems to burn his stamina out in this position.
Oh, way to be, way to be. That's it. Keep it up.
Come on, transition again. Waste more stamina.
Good punch to the body.
Oh, we just fucking got out of it.
Hey, that's textbook defense as he beautifully blocked that spin kick. He connects with a right hook to the ribs.
Left or right? Left or right? Pick a side. Come on. Don't go straight back. You got to circle.
What are you doing? Flying? I didn't even press
Trigg
that.
gets the clinch, looking to work from close range.
Takedown's coming.
Yep, good one. That's it.
Yeah,
Another.
there it is.
Oh, he ripped him off his feet and slammed him on the canvas.
I'm tempted to fucking actually start wrestling Trigg because he's just gonna
He blocks the rear front kick.
keep doing this to me.
Oh, I thought we were going to have a timber moment there.
Don't know what
but he's
Frank's
able to block
submission
that
gain.
head
Well, he
kick
has what,
delivered
70
with
on his
authority.
submissions, I think.
Well, we're ready to review some action from the
And if it
previous
carries on
round.
like this, I'm in for a loss.
Side go.
I'm gonna have to make something happen here.
This is it, the final round of what has been a fantastic championship bout. Wow, he doesn't hesitate to drop to his back.
I don't know why I'm doing that.
Here. He wants this fight to
Well,
take
while we're
place
down here.
on the ground.
Fuck it.
Oh, wow. Wilson was setting it up, and now he's committed to it. He's going for the hold. The submission battle has begun.
It's everything right now, Morrow, for the championship belt. If he gets this submission, we got a new title holder.
Come on.
He's gonna tap. Let's go. You got it.
I don't know what it is. What is it?
What a submission battle. Look at them back and forth, back and forth. How are they holding on?
Come on. Lost it.
You got it. You got it. Let's go. Finish it right there. Finish it.
Oh, this submission game is like watching two fighters on a seesaw. They've been battling for some time.
Not getting much vibration in the controller. Still be submission stats so fucking low.
Man, for a moment I thought this fight was over, but this submission hold is beginning to slip away.
Oh, got it. Got it.
Let's go. You got it.
Bloody hell.
Submission. Can you believe it? Can you
Get in.
believe it?
There it is. There's the tap. The champion is done. We have a new champion.
Pride champion. That was the only way to beat him there. Was submissions. Striking wasn't going well at all. Didn't think I was going to get that tap there as well. Like the way that works is you've got to find like a zone on the circle, and your controller will vibrate when you touch in the zone when you guess right, and then you just got to kind of follow it. And once the vibrations start picking up, like you're on the right track. But I'm guessing because my submission stat is so low, it's not giving me much vibration, so I'm just rotating the stick with no sign of where the... And you can sometimes see the line when it pops up every now and again, but that's why I almost lost it there. Oh, I can't believe that. Got a submission set. What's that, second submission now? I had to do that as well. I would have lost by decision there if that fight would have carried on. He had takedowns, he was counter-striking me because of all these fucking parries. Here we are, the Pride champion. What are we? Welterweight? Pride welterweight champion. There's the tap. What are we doing for time? 32 minutes, I'll call this video now. Good way to end it with the title. So we're starting to fight named fighters now. So Frank Triggs our first, like proper named real world fighter. It's going to get more difficult now, so we're going to have more fights like that. I need to get that submission stat up fucking pronto. Going to be coming against some like good wrestlers in this division and grapplers like Tyron Woodley, and I think Nick Diaz is in this weight class, and I can't remember who was Shinya Aoki. I think there's a couple of fighters that are in. You get like in lightweight and in welterweight as well. I think they're in two divisions. See the next fighters, and then we'll call it a video.
Only the best become champions, so now you are one of the best. Congratulations.
Cheers, Bas. It's all your training. Rocky Lee. Title defense. Alright, we'll leave it there, guys. I'll accept the fight. I'm getting paid some big bucks now. Not that you can spend the money on anything. I mean, what you spend the money on in this game? Training sessions, that's it. Okay, I'll leave it there. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. Keep your chins up, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, everyone. Ta-ra.